If you're a small business trying to build a website, you probably have seen WordPress, Wix, Squarespace. So what is the difference between all of them? If that's you, then watch this video. I'm going to talk about each one of them, their pro, their con, and which one might fit you best. Let's start with Wix. Wix is best for someone who wants a website very quick with no code. They just want to create something so that people can easily find them online. Think of them like a brochure website. It's very easy to use. It doesn't require a lot of setup because Wix takes care of it for you. They take care of the hosting for you, the domain name, and all of the intricate things that you would have had to configure yourself. The UI is mostly drag and drop, so you don't have to really know the code behind it. And there are a lot of templates that make it very easy for you to pick the one that has the style that you like. Let's talk about the con of Wix. Wix, it's very limited in a sense that it's very close. You don't have that much option for customization. That might be a blessing, that might be a curse, because when you don't have option for customization, so you stay strict into their line and you don't have to worry about a lot of things. By customization, I may mean, for example, if you want to include a different type of design, if you want to add different functionality that is not supported out of the box, you won't be able to do that. And Wix has a tendency to lock you in a sense that migrating to another platform later might be slightly difficult. And next, sometimes template change can break your layout and make things look all over the places. The pricing of Wix is very affordable. The basic site could cost you $17. You don't have that much space, so if you have a lot of video or you have a lot of photos, you may not put them in the Wix server. You can always find a way around. Like you can host a video in YouTube and then you print the video, or you host the video in Cloudflare and then you print it so that you can use save space. There's not that much space, but it's enough so that if your website is just text and a couple of photos showing your business, this might be enough for you. The cheapest plan is $17. There is a core plan where you pay about $29 a month, and this gives you a free domain, 50 gigabytes of space, which is enough. And multi-cloud hosting means they have they host their platform in Google, in AWS, or in Azure. It has a basic marketing suite, things such as sending email and sending text message. And then you can accept payment and a basic e-commerce, and then some scheduling service. And then if you're a business, this is the one that they recommend for business. It's about the same as the core option, but in this one you have 100 gigabytes of storage, which is huge. You have standard marketing suite. You can accept payment online. You can schedule service. And also you have collaborator. Collaborator is this idea where you can give someone else the username and password of your website where they can make change on the website. So each collaborator might have different level of permission in terms of what page they can change and what page they cannot change. So now let's switch our attention into Squarespace. Squarespace is built with creative people in mind. The template is really beautiful. Let's say you're a photographer, you're a videographer, you're a band, you're like a music producer, so most likely you will get to Squarespace. Art and visual are the essence of Squarespace. They also host the website for you, so you don't have to worry about hosting it yourself. And they also do things such as security, backup, recovery, similar to Wix, except a step above Wix in terms of how polished the things are. This would mostly target people who are into arts and people who are into things that look pretty. Squarespace starts at $16 a month. And as you can see, the option they give you beautiful template, a powerful tool for website, free custom domains. Custom domain mean you can have like myname.com, like it can be mybusinessname.com. That's what they mean by free custom domain. You have Squarespace AI, and you have up to 2 contributors. Two contributors might be other people that help you on the website. That's the cheapest one, $16 a month. When we go a little bit above, for $23 a month, you have unlimited contributor, you have advanced website analytics, you can customize your CSS in JavaScript. Customize CSS in JavaScript, it's have some level of control over the feel and the look of the website. But to do that, you would probably need someone who is a developer to help you with that. And also you can integrate it with Google Workspace. That means things such as email at like my name at mybusinessname.com. So it's easily integrated. And there are a lot of things. So you can accept payment and then you can sell product online. So that's for the $23 a month. A step slightly above is the $40 a month. So you probably have lower processing fee. And then slightly similar to the previous one, but maybe now the transaction fee and the processing fee are a little bit better than this one. And last but not least, for $100 a month, the only difference is maybe if someone is buying something online from your website, the cost of buying it is slightly cheaper. So lowest level, we have Wix. In the middle, we have Squarespace. Now, let's talk about the third one. The third one, we have WordPress. WordPress is the one that is the most flexible, but at the same time require more technical understanding on how to use it. With flexibility come more responsibility. So when I talk about WordPress, there's two WordPress. There's WordPress.com and WordPress.org. The difference is WordPress.com, they host the website for you and things like that. Whereas WordPress.org, they just have the source code. So you would have to download the source code, find a hosting provider, and then and then make the website however you want it to be. What I mean by the WordPress is very customizable, I mean that think of WordPress as the Lego, where you have the pieces and then you can attach them in different ways that fit your need. So with that being said, with the level of flexibility that you have from WordPress, it also requires a higher level of maintenance. So since the code is given to you and then you give it to a hosting provider, they have to be sure that the hosting provider have to be sure they're updating the code, they're getting the PHP version up to date, they are upgrading the database and things like that. Usually if you have a good hosting provider, right, the hosting provider will take care of that. As far as how the website look and how the website feel, this is where WordPress shine. WordPress has this system of plugins where you can find plugins for all type of different things that you would like to do. For example, a good plugin that you might need into your website would be a plugin that help give customer quote. When someone visits your website, they start interacting with what they need and what that they don't need. And from there, they can see real time how much it would cost them. WordPress have millions of plugins, and those plugins are written by different people. They can do all type of things that exist. For example, you might want something like when someone submit a form on my website, put that information into my CRM, customer relationship management software, and then you can track, like what step are these people into the funnel, right? WordPress gives you access to the code where you can modify it and extend it and make it be more specific for you. Usually, if you're at the level where you want to use WordPress, that's probably in your business is probably have 1 or 2 employees. I would never recommend a business like a solo business to go and use WordPress because the time it takes to maintain it and looking after it, it takes a lot of time and resources. But at the same time too, the level of flexibility that you have beat both Wix, beat both Squarespace. As far as cost for WordPress, that varies depending on who you choose to be your hosting provider. For example, for hosting provider, the cheapest one that is very reliable is SiteGround that have been used, but you can go all the way to WP Engine, which has a very strong system that can handle a lot of traffic and give you a lot of value. Usually people who are on WordPress are a little bit not early stage business. Usually they start with something that require less work. They probably start with Squarespace or Wix. And as the business grow, they start to feel, okay, I need more feature on my website. Then they convert into WordPress. Last but not least, you can also build a website from scratch. This is the most expensive, and it takes the most amount of time, but you have the level of flexibility goes through the roof. Like you can do everything you need. But this is not what most business do. Most business would acquire the software and pay other people to maintain the software. And then even if you get the website, you still need someone to help fill the website with text, or capture photo, put it on the website, capture video and post it on the website. You can still use ChatGPT to help with this, but sometimes you might just want someone else to do it for you. If that's your case, feel free to reach out to us. You will find in the description the link to Selling Media Group, where we help small business. I hope this video was helpful to you. Subscribe to this channel where we talk about software that you may want to use inside your business that can help you capture customer, that can help you get client, that can help you get lead and communicate with customer. Thank you very much and see you next time.